What's up, fam? Let's talk about these fake gangsters out here. Y'all gotta beware of them, especially on social media. On and on and on with the on and on. Trying to be hard. I talked about this in a lot of videos, family. Let y'all get some scenery, you know what I'm saying? This is what I do. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Walking around here getting this melanated sun. Getting this sun up on me. That's what I'm gonna talk about. Because the world is a small place. See, you don't know who out this. You don't know who. What's up with you, man? So it is what it is, fam. The sun, boy, beaming. It's all good though. What's up, man? All right, boy. Shout out to her, boy. Lord. Let's get into looking at the scenery out here. So, I don't know what it is, but it's the culture. You got to look at the dynamics of it, family. It's this new rap era. Then you got the parents, they want to be thugged out. Then it is passing on to their children, you know? And that's the diagnosis of it all. But you gotta ask yourself a question. What does it lead us at the, we ain't building, man, you know? I lost a lot of buddies to that game. It's a no-win situation. It's a no-win. And at the end of the day, no one wins. Everybody loses. And unfortunately, that plays an important role in our society. So sometimes I really don't get it, family. Why do we engage in this shit? You know? I'm trying to get to this, one of my favorite spots to chill out. Get out this sun for a minute. And bring out some more commentary. See someone that chimed in. I'm talking about these fake gangsters, man. You know, they keep promoting this garbage. We gotta get out of that mentality. We wasn't meant to kill each other and be jealous of each other as kings and queens, man. We gotta stop that dumb shit, you know? So, all about getting out the hood, I can understand that. But there's more ways and there's more ways you can get out the hood and get out your humble beginnings instead of, you know, hurting one another. That's bullshit. So we gotta understand that process, family. We gotta understand it. But that is the diagnosis, what I see on social media, you know. There's a large amount of brothers and sisters that's engaging in it. I notice a lot of things. Is one guy, he always posts up these fights, man, of these black females, man, all over the country. People send them footage and stuff like that. And he posts up the footage of melanated sisters fighting in the street. You know, they butt naked, fight their clothes off of them, every damn thing. I mean, and when you see this stuff, and World Star Hip Hop is perfect for that, man. You know, I don't even go on there. I don't even go up on there because I hate to say it, they promote buffoonery, man. I'm not gonna sit there and watch my people act like fools day in and day out, because it don't send a positive message, man. You know what I'm saying? You got people acting out like that. You know, it's a sign of insanity. People think it's funny, you know, showing people getting high, showing people running butt naked nude in the street, stuff like that. Them people are out of their mind, man. They on some drugs, man. That's nothing to laugh at. That can be your mother. That can be your auntie. That can be your brother. That can be your uncle. That can be your grandfather, what have you. Out there, you know, out there high as a kite, gooped out, you know, walking zombie. We think it's a game, you know. We think it's something to laugh at. Ain't nothing to laugh at, fam. Ain't nothing to laugh at all. I'm at the library right now, you know. At the House of Knowledge. That's what y'all need to be at. You know, take your ass to the library, try to get something up in your brain, you know. Cause that stuff you filtering through your brain is not good, man. Some of the stuff on social media, it's not good, you know what I'm saying? You got some good stuff on here, then you got some negative stuff on here, and a lot of negative stuff. And don't filter that crap through your brain. Where is it getting you at? Is it getting you a good relationship? Is it getting you some good money? Is it getting you anything other than a high on stupidity? That's what you get in stupidity. And stupidity just breeds more stupidity, you know what I'm saying? So that's the diagnosis of that stuff. And this fake gangsterism is a process of destruction, you know. What happened to the conscious rap? There's no conscious rap. If you try to get out here and be another PE and stuff like that, talking about political stuff, they're gonna catalog your stuff. They're gonna catalog it and shelf it. Everything is about twerking. Everything is about mollies. Everything is about degrading our women, degrading our men, bling bling, bling bling, bling bling, and our kids filter this stuff in their mind, and this is what they think it you know, this is what they think they're supposed to portray, and it's bullshit. So let me tell you something. A real gangster is not gonna get on the internet, okay? A real, thorough, seasoned gangster is not gonna portray himself like a gangster. Because that's the trick. Because when he wanna get you slumped, or he might do it himself, you'll think he Mr. Nice Guy. Then it's lights out for your ass. You never see it coming. And that's a real gangster. He's not gonna implicate himself on the internet. He's not gonna show all his money on the internet. This is why I look at these guys that got these major platforms and trying to act tough. They lose all credibility. When it comes to me, I lose all credibility for them. I unsubscribe. I don't even mess with them. I don't even watch their channel, because once they slip like that, and once they make themselves look embarrassing to the masses like that, I'm done with them, man. I'm done. You ain't proving nothing. You proving you're an idiot. That's what you proving at the end of the day. I mean, that's why I do what I do and bring out a presentation the best way I can, because I try to warn these guys, man, on the net too, because like I say, it's a small place, man. You think it's a small world. Some of these people that create content live in your same area, you know what I'm saying? And if you're not true about your commentary, you will be exposed. And people, and let me tell you something, when you up here talking all this rah, you're gonna get tested. Because people gonna say, oh, you thorough like that? It's someone gonna challenge you. Someone's gonna try to challenge you. So stop trying to be someone you're not if you ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. Those who do that, they ain't about that life. Those who get on the internet and do that, they ain't about that life. Because it's rules to the game, man. You don't do that. You don't do that, man. You know? You don't do that. I keep trying to tell brothers and sisters that you don't do that, fam. You don't. Nobody in their right mind would do that. If they real thorough, you know what I'm saying? If they real thorough. Nobody wanna do that, family. No real gangster ain't gonna do that shit anyway. So, you know. That's what I try to tell people, man. It's not worth it. I got somebody watching. It's all good. One person in the room. It's hard to be a truthful brother, but this is what I do. And that's another thing. You can tell who's caught up with people going back and forth at each other. I don't really engage in that, you know. But you do got a lot of fake gangsters, man. You know, I don't endorse that life. I don't encourage that life, because it's a no-brainer. Because there's always somebody want to take your place. You know, that's why the mortician and the coroners is rich, and the organ donors is rich off of us acting like ignorant fools in the street, killing each other because of lack of money or jealousy and stuff like that, and over drugs and stuff, over some poison that's killing our people anyway. You know, you making money off your people selling them poison. That's nothing to be honorable about. You know, you aid in the murder of another human being when you do that. You're not committing a violent act, but you're still murdering them slowly, you know, by giving them a substance that will destroy them eventually. They'll OD or whatever and die. You know, I mean, let's think of how many families have been destroyed because they, you know, shooting up dope, catching HIV through shed needles, and people hooked on it, man. You know, God does certain things for a reason. I was coming home off a construction job one day. I said this in one of my old videos. It was raining like cats and dogs. So I had to get some shelter because I didn't want to get soaking wet. So I went behind the building and it had a little platform behind it, and it was a man over there chilling out, older guy. Already, I had my six pack in the jack. I had some beer and shit, so I was around there drinking. I think I gave Pop one, shared the beer with him out of my 6-pack, and he got to pulling out the spoon and the belt. I said, here we go. I said, I know this guy ain't gonna do this. I know this guy ain't gonna do this shit in front of me, but he did it. And the man upstairs wanted me to see this, to teach me a lesson. This is he taught, you know, it's like he wanted me to see this in case I would try to go that way. Right then and there, I say, I never do that shit, man. That guy was talking to me all, as you know, he was talking to me about the history of DC and everything, you know, kicking some knowledge to me. And his hands were so puffed up. His hands was like a boxing gloves. They were so puffed up, and I guess they was hurting and everything. And he kept begging me, man, open the bag, man. Come on, man. I need this. I need this. I really ain't wanted to open the bag, man. So, regardless, you know, I feel bad about that. But when I really thought about it, I say, if he's still gonna do it, he's gonna get somebody else to do it for him anyway. So, at least I wasn't selling that shit, you know. That would have been someone's payday, you know what I'm saying? They went around there, they wouldn't assist them and everything, and more than likely would have gave them some more, and probably would have took them out. So I sat there, watched this man shoot that shit. Then he was talking to me about some knowledge. He nodded out. Then he came to start talking again. Nodded out. I said, you know what, man, it's time for me to go. I couldn't wait for that, you know, rain to die down so I could roll out. And I rolled out, family. I said, but that was a experience. That was one of my experiences out of my life experiences, you know. The guys, man, it's not a good look. See, all that, man, you gotta ask yourself, I'm trying to prevent you from being a thug. To you youngins and dudes that want to go there. That's not a life you want, man. You always got the laws trying to knock down your door. You got women, your rivals, they send women to set you up. All kind of shit goes on, man. So it's not a good look, family. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why guys feel as though that is a glamorous life, man, because it's not, man. Spending half your life in jail, so they got a whole portfolio of you. Now you got a track record that limits you from getting jobs and stuff. Even though you might be rehabilitated, you might have flipped the new, but you come out in a normal population society, they still gonna use that as a gavel against you, man. They gonna drop the hammer on you every time. Well, you was this, you was a so. You're not qualified. You're a convicted felon, you know, and they're gonna hold that against you. This is why you should think twice before you want to get into that life, man, because it strikes against you, you know. Look how many guys that went to jail and came out and changed their lives, but every time they try to do something, it's something dangling in front of their face. You know what I'm saying? It's their record, man, and they use that against you. Cause they want to be thugs. They want to be in the in crowd. They want to be gangsters and shit. You know, for what? For what? It's not a good look, family. It's not a good look at all. And it's a shame my brother's engaged in this. But I'm telling you, you should always think about this. Is it worth it? Is it worth keep going to funerals and wakes? You'll seeing your biological tree get knocked off, or seeing your buddies get knocked off year after year, month after month, season after season. Ain't you tired of that shit? Ain't you tired of putting people's name and pictures on your shirts or up on walls as murals? Ain't y'all tired of that shit? Should be tired of it. all I'm gonna say, it's up to you. You use your brain. But I tell you this, it's not a good life, family. You don't rest. It's no peace. You don't sleep. It's no peace, because you always got to worry about someone trying to take you out at the end of the day. So, because you have created that situation for yourself by engaging in an activity that promotes drugs and death and mayhem. So, with that, I'm out.